Our thoughts make us what we are. Knowledge isn't power until it is applied. Remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. To be interesting, be interested. You can conquer almost any fear if you will only make up your mind to do so. For remember, fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. If you are not in the process of becoming the person you want to be, you are automatically engaged in becoming the person you don't want to be. One reason why birds and horses are not unhappy is because they are not trying to impress other birds and horses. Our fatigue is often caused not by work, but by worry, frustration, and resentment. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Today is our most precious possession. It is our only sure possession. It isn't what you have or who you are or where you are or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about it. An hour of planning can save you 10 hours of doing. Talk to someone about themselves and they'll listen for hours. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. When we hate our enemies, we are giving them power over us. Power over our sleep, our appetites, our blood pressure, our health, and our happiness. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. Every day is a new life to a wise man. The man who goes farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. The sure-thing boat never gets far from shore. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Believe that you will succeed, and you will. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Stop worrying and start living. Any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, and most fools do. But it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. Names are the sweetest and most important sound in any language. 2 men looked out from prison bars. One saw the mud, the other saw stars. Do the hard jobs first. The easy jobs will take care of themselves. First ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen? Then prepare to accept it. Then proceed to improve on the worst. It isn't work that makes you tired. It's your mental attitude. Instead of condemning people, let's try to understand them. Let's try to figure out why they do what they do. That's a lot more profitable and intriguing than criticism. And it breeds sympathy, tolerance, and kindness. Life truly is a boomerang. What you give, you get. If you want to conquer fear, don't sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. Fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. The successful man will profit from his mistakes and try again in a different way. If you want to be enthusiastic, act enthusiastic. Feeling sorry for yourself and your present condition is not only a waste of energy, but the worst habit you could possibly have. Nobody is more persuasive than a good listener. Begin with praise and honest appreciation. All men have fears, but the brave put down their fears and go forward, sometimes to death, but always to victory. No matter what happens, always be yourself. Even in such technical lines as engineering, about 15% of one's financial success is due one's technical knowledge, and about 85% is due to skill in human engineering, to personality, and the ability to lead people. When we have accepted the worst, we have nothing more to lose. And that automatically means we have everything to gain. People like people who help them like themselves. Instead of worrying about what people say of you, why not spend time trying to accomplish something they will admire? Flaming enthusiasm, backed by horse sense and persistence, is the quality that most frequently makes for success. Nothing can bring you peace but yourself. Our trouble is not ignorance, but inaction. Face the thing that seems overwhelming, and you will be surprised how your fear will melt away. Praise the slightest improvement, and praise every improvement. Be hearty in your approbation and lavish in your praise. One-sided bad, and that I heard ever. Twice-sided good, but that I heard never. Act as if you were already happy, and that will tend to make you happy. When you face a problem, solve it then and there if you have the facts necessary to make a decision. Don't keep putting off decisions. Let us praise even the slightest improvement. That inspires the other person to keep on improving. If you can be kind and considerate for one day, then you can be for another. It won't cost you a penny in the world. Begin today. Give honest and sincere appreciation. Do you remember the things you were worrying about a year ago? How did they work out? Didn't you waste a lot of fruitless energy on account of most of them? Didn't most of them turn out all right after all? Even God doesn't propose to judge a man till his last days. Why should you and I? Practice, practice, practice in speaking before an audience will tend to remove all fear of audiences, just as practice in swimming will lead to confidence and facility in the water. You must learn to speak by speaking. If you believe in what you are doing, then let nothing hold you up in your work. Much of the best work of the world has been done against seeming impossibilities. The thing is to get the work done. Excitement radiates through your eyes, your face, your voice, your soul, and your whole personality. Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, "I like you. You make me happy. I am glad to see you." That is why dogs make such a hit. They are so glad to see us that they almost jump out of their skins. So naturally, we are glad to see them.